You and your gay Gundam, dude. I only watch Chad things like Pokemon and Boruto.
Pretty gay.
Wow. What did Boruto ever do to you?
The fact that you're really trying to defend Boruto right now means you gotta...
Oh my god, you have no idea what a shitpost is. You're brittle soul.
Brittle soul, he says.
Brittle soul. And also no fun allowed.
Well, you should know better than anyone.
What is that supposed to mean? Unbelievable.
I'll let you figure that out.
No, it's bullshit. You're vague posting.
No, I'm not. You just need to know one thing, and one thing only. It's not your fault.
Okay, I would never, ever actually admit this. But I am 100% using that special letter to flirt with women. 100% right now. You fucking know it. Yeah, I'm not even pretending to be sly. Listen, man. You're either winning or losing in life, and I plan to be winning. Oh my god, that is so fucking funny, bro. Holy shit, it's so good to be alive. Alright, let me turn up my volume just in case a shiny spawns so I can actually hear it. Oh, I'm gonna cry, dude. You ever listen to Ice Cube's Today Was a Good Day, bro?
Not really.
Oh my god. What, Max, what do you do? You know what? Let's have a discussion this stream. Okay, good talk.
I don't know what to tell you.
You know, this dude will talk my ear off about everything under the sun. Oh, well, then she just posted that she has a whole bunch of personal mail from the same place. It's over. She's so fun. Anyway. Goon all the time. I always goon to my own fate. It's beautiful. Hello there. Yeah, I'm gonna finish moving stuff today. I have to figure out how to move all my web browsers and my OBS settings. So hopefully by tomorrow I'll be on the new computer streaming as usual. I'm tired, boss. I haven't even started the stream. I wonder what I'm going to play tomorrow. Technically, I should probably just finish Resident Evil 0. I kind of want to take a break and play Doom again. Doom 2016. I got to make thumbnails for that, though. Well, I hope Narg shows up. I am out of goon power for Pokemon. Maybe you will. All the goonable Pokemon are in this game because all the goonable Pokemon, most of them got Mega Evolutions because they're popular. So it's a good day to be a Pokemon fan. I'm praying that I get a shiny male Pyroar. I kind of feel like that's not going to happen. There's probably better ways to do this. Like maybe teleporting to Area 17 over and over and over and over and over again because they force a male Pyroar to spawn. And if you just do that and leave it running like all day, there's probably a decent chance it'll spawn. It really depends if you could get a hyperspace area with multiple Litleos walking around. There's also that one Litleo that spawns in area, what is it, Area 3? You could just walk up and down the staircase. You just hold a rubber band on your fucking controller, which I wouldn't recommend doing, obviously, because you're gonna break it. But you could just do that, come back in like an hour or two. I mean, you know, the odds are what, 1 in 800? It's not bad. You know, if it only takes you like 3 or 4 seconds to zone in, and because it's every other zone in, it only takes you, what, like, let's say 8 seconds? It's not bad.
You know the colony drop that started the 1 Year War?
Uh-oh. Yeah?
It was called Operation British. The Zeons called it Operation British.
Why? Because it was their Normandy? Like, what the fuck, dude? Why? And yes, I know Normandy was done by the Americans into France. It's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to be? Bro.
Yeah. Operation British was named after the historical collapse of the British Empire. Because the Empire lost its global colonies following World War II, Zeon used the name as a symbolic mockery of Earth's colonial
That's
power
so
and a
fucking
threat to the
wild.
Earth Federation's dominance.
Yeah, I hope these dudes... Yeah, you know, honestly, I'm not even rooting for Zeon to win. I'm just rooting for Char to win. I'll never get the happy ending in anime that I want. Every anime I like... This is why you don't watch romance slop. Because every time you watch romance slop, you're never going to get the ending you want with the characters you want to be together. I've been disappointed too many times. I can't keep doing it, guys. Like, you have to understand, it's hard for me, man. Okay? It's hard. Like, I've watched so many anime and so many things where characters should have ended up together.
Zeon intended to destroy the Federation's military base to force an immediate and favorable peace treaty.
That didn't work.
Zeon's forces hijacked a depopulated space colony from Side 2, Island Ifish, which was gassed by them at one point, to which all the people died, because Zeon used something called G3 gas.
Was that covered
And
in the
attached-
origin?
I believe it was, yes.
Wasn't that where they, like, sprayed, like, white powder or something and everyone fell asleep?
In the colony, yes.
Something like that. I kind of remember that from the origin. And they just casually drop it on, like, Australia. So that's actually cool, because we were watching, what was that movie? Sorcery of Nymph Circe or whatever. And they're, like, on Australia. And Australia basically has a fuck you gigantic fucking hole from where they dropped this colony on it. I did feel bad. I was like, oh, shit. I know
Zeon
it's down
forces
under,
hijacked
but, you know.
the colony and attached massive external engines to push it out of orbit and onto a collision with Earth. While the Federation managed to intercept and alter the colony's trajectory away from its target, which was a military base, it broke apart upon atmospheric entry. The largest remaining piece slammed into Sydney, Australia, resulting in catastrophic casualties and environmental devastation. Yeah, Operation
I got
British.
into Gundam from Seed. Hey, listen, man, it's still good. It's all good, homie.
People shit on Seed, but I think Seed is okay. You know what I learned, by the way? I watched this dude do these lore videos on Gundam, and I realized something. He brought up a good point. The people who wrote Seed have this weird NTR fetish.
That's a lot of anime. I don't know what it is. They love doing this thing where they won't let the main character be with the girl that he should be with. It does
the
not
main
make the
character
love
actually
better.
stole a girl away from a dude, from his own friend.
Damn, that dude is evil. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't pretend to be the biggest Gundam fan. I barely remember watching a lot of it when I was younger. But that's how I got into anime. I just watched anime because it was on Cartoon Network and it was on Toonami.
Following the successful defeat of Hate, which was the colony organization, Dolzel ordered for both Island Ifish's exterior to be coated with heat-resistant materials before sending the colony on a crash course towards the Federation base at Jabro. Rao was disgusted when he heard what was about to occur and formally resigned, forcing Dolzel to accomplish the mission himself.
Then the friend got with MC's sister. That seems like a fair trade.
Well, no, I was talking about Flay. But yeah.
Let's see.
Who dies?
Hold on.
Sadly. Well.
Supergirl domestic walk-ups this Friday have been truly horrible. Only about 10 to 11 million. The weak reception from critics and audiences is a key factor in killing this movie. So WB will release their first figure on the Supergirl movie tomorrow. Good job, guys. Who could have seen this coming? Yeah, and look, I say this as something. Usually, I rant about this stuff both off and on stream. I genuinely had no horse in the Supergirl race because I didn't even know Supergirl was in the Superman movie from last year. Like, I didn't know. I didn't watch that movie, and I didn't watch this movie. Obviously, I didn't even know this movie was coming out until like 3 weeks ago, roughly. Because it became a big talking point because they were already like padding out the whole, oh, well, if it doesn't do well, it was because of the men who didn't go see it, even though we don't want them to go see it. Like, I already knew where this shit was going before it even happened, and I just got to watch the whole fucking, meltdown in real time, basically. I had no horse in the fucking Supergirl race. MC and the sister were separated at birth. I mean, I don't know, man, whatever.
Well, yeah. It's a lot to explain, but... So, guess who was upset about the colony drop, by the way?
I hope everyone.
Degwin Zabi.
Oh, why? Did he think it was going to kneecap his chances? Probably saw that one coming.
Degwin Soto Zabi, the Principality's leader and Giran's father, was furious over the colony drop as they were meant to be fighting a holy war for the independence of Space Marines as a whole. So the guy who had a hand in assassinating Char's father felt this was a dishonorable tactic. And remember, Degwin was telling Giran, you need to be careful before you end up becoming like Hitler.
Yeah, that's really crazy. They actually used to mention Big H back in the day. And today they would never even begin to do that. It's like when Persona had him in, I think it was Innocent Sin, as like a boss. They don't even call him that in the PSP version. They just call him Fuhrer. But anyway, Viv, you're going to be happy to know that on July 4th, we're going to start playing Call of Duty campaigns. I don't know, Max, do you want to join me for fucking
Sure.
World at War and shit?
Sure.
Are you sure? Have you played World at War?
No, but I get to see what the big deal is.
We're gonna probably play World at War on easy or something just so we could walk through it, because World at War on hard and on veteran is like one of the iconic like Call of Duty nipple twisters. Like, I thought COD 4 was bad, bro. A couple levels of World at War changed my entire fucking attitude. COD 4 was like easy on some levels, and then like actually like dick twistingly hard on other ones. Like, a lot of times in these early COD games, basically what you do is you just have to flashbang and then run forward. And then what will happen is the AI will join you. And when the AI has to leash to you, they will insta-kill every enemy if they're too far away. But if they're standing with you, they do no damage, basically. You just shoot infinitely. So some of the missions, like no fighting in the war room, if you don't reach a certain place in the map by a certain time on the countdown, they don't give you a checkpoint because they basically say, we don't want to soft lock you. So you will just be unable to complete the mission and you will just die. Because you just won't have enough time to actually do the mission. First I heard the movie was Chuds are gonna make this fail. Yeah, what the fuck, that's exactly what happened to me. What the fuck, there's a Supergirl movie? And why am I being blamed preemptively for a movie not doing well? Like, Jesus, man, like, at least let the movie come out and bomb. They just can't wait to blame motherfuckers for their shit failing. And it's like, well, dude, like, whose fault is fucking that? Why am I obligated to go see movies? That's the bigger question. Who the fuck, who actually expects dudes will just show up just because? Like, not even like they pledged to, or they said they will, or, you know, like, you know, whatever, like they have pre-orders. Like, bro,
We went to go see Gundam, we went to go see Obsession, you went to go see Backrooms.
I went to Backrooms, yeah, like, that, and look, I don't even like the Backrooms. I think the Backrooms is a really fucking silly movie. Not because it's badly done or whatever, but because, like, I just think the Backrooms is just, like, a really silly fucking thing. That's all. But, you know, like, I don't know.
And apparently in the origin, Cecilia, if you remember, Little Miss gets decapitated by a rocket launcher. Actually assassinated, got her own brother assassinated for revenge for slapping her and drawing blood after he slapped her.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Supergirl fucking up is just kind of funny, man. I don't even fucking feel bad for Supergirl. Like, if your first thing is to come out and shit on the fans of a movie, I don't know what to tell you, homie. Your second thing cannot be to then blame them on some, like, other, like, I don't know, some weird, like, oh, you know, the men. Well, then don't make feminist movies? Question mark? Like, imagine if I directed Sex in the City. This is my favorite example. What the fuck am I gonna do? My version of Sex in the City is gonna be it's gonna be a box office nuke. There won't even be a theater left. We won't even have rubble. It's just gonna be a big bright light and then a crater. Man, but it'll be a great movie from me.
Somebody made a Mobile Suit Gundam Isekai.
No.
Universal Century, 24-year-old office worker. I'm playing Cecilia in a reincarnated world.
Dude, here's what I'm going to do for Max one day. Max, when's your birthday? August 1st?
Oh, boy.
We're going to play a Gundam game on August 1st. For sure. On the first earliest day that he's off, we're going to play a Gundam game. We're going to play Dynasty Warriors Gundam. One of them. And you know why? Because here's what I'm going to do to Max. No, we'll do it. Remind me. Someone remind me in a month. We'll do it. I have no problems doing it. And then I'm just going to let Max talk about it the whole time. Yeah, if your first ad is this is not for you, then why the fuck would I watch it? Exactly. If the first thing I see is, oh, you guys suck and or it's not for you, I'm not going to go watch it. You want to know what I liked about Obsession? I liked the part where they had no marketing and Max posted a meme about it and it was just kept saying the no shit. And I was like, okay, let's see what this movie's about. And then I looked into it. I was like, wait a minute. This is a story about a dude like wanting to get with the girl of his dreams. I was like, this is totally relatable. This is me. And don't get it twisted. I would still crush that One Wish Willow.
But I wish.
But I wouldn't wish for something stupid like love. I'd wish for $1 billion fucking dollars legitimately placed in my accounts properly. And then I'm going to do things. Like, come on, you gotta be smart about your dumb wishes. Like, why would you wish for the girl of your dreams to love you when you could wish for infinite fucking money? Tax-free. What? Dude, you could... look, if this dude didn't back up in his fucking gold-encrusted Lambo with a diamond steering wheel and say, listen, Nikki, Freaky Nikki, he's gonna insult her by calling her Freaky Nikki. You're gonna roll up, listen, Freaky Nikki, I love you, I'm made of money, you get in this car, we're going to the fucking moon, we're going somewhere. You're going somewhere no one you know has ever gone before. And it's going to be a beautiful life, and we're going to have a great fucking time, and all that shit. Or you could stay here and sell shitty vinyls for the rest of your life and wonder what was. I'll give her the option. You just
wanted to be a writer, apparently.
Whatever. I'll fund your writing books. Your books are going to suck, but I'll fund every one of them. It'll get a full release. Bro was not smart with his wish. But granted, he made it in kind of the heat of the moment of frustration, which is admittedly understandable. But like, look, man, if I make a movie, I'm wishing for $1 bajillion. I'm gonna be the world's second trillionaire. And then I'm moving Max out. And then I'm moving myself out. And then I'm gonna employ Max to do commentary with me on almost every playthrough I ever do. And then Max will be like, sure, I guess. I mean, I was gonna chill, like, you know how Max is sometimes. You want to know what I just thought of? You know what they're like for Mass Effect 2? I don't know why that fired in my head instantly.
Oh my god.
That mission lives rent-free because it might be one of the only examples of like super like woke writing in a game, what we would call it today, that like actually kind of fit in the universe. Because I 100% imagine Volus's being like, oh, well, you know what those Quarians are like. Yeah, that was one of the few times I was like, wait a minute.
And ironically, it's a Volus who tries to ruin the war effort.
Oh yeah! I haven't played Mass Effect 3 in so fucking long, dude. I can't say that. YouTube would TOS me. Yeah, we gotta keep the YouTube shit low key, dude. We gotta keep it we gotta keep it low. Keep it low key. But yeah, I'm not recording on this computer anymore, probably, guys. Like, I gotta make sure that SSD is secured, though. That's like the one thing that gives me a little bit of like pause, is I want to make sure this SSD never falls off. It'll probably be fine until it isn't. Here, just so anyone knows what I'm talking about, this is the place I'm talking about. If you come into Zone 3, this Litleo is not guaranteed to be male. Okay. So what you can do is you could just hold down like this, and it'll constantly respawn that Litleo. And nothing stops it from doing that. You just do this infinitely. But because it's not guaranteed to be male, I don't really want to do this. Can you do this with the D-pad? No. Awful.
What? I need to watch that scene of the Origin where Char's just flying his Zaku into the fleet.
It's literally the last like 2 minutes, bro. Yeah, my favorite was Mirai. Just like that whole Sleggar arc is so trash. Anyway, I'm moving on. It's like TLC. They had to throw in like a girlfriend approved segment.
I don't need your help, Cameron. Slayer slaps the shit out of him. And then you're sitting here like, yo, Slugger is something else. But then Bright tells Mirai, look, I know, like, we're in a pretty shitty
There's a lesson
situation.
There's a lesson in that.
But you know, if you ever need somebody to talk to, I'm right here.
There's a lesson in this, folks. Pay attention, eyes open. You'll only get to see this once.
I mean, Bright won in the end.
That, oh my
Pirate
god.
victory.
This dude is
Pirate
trying to get me
victory.
to die from a heart attack.
I said Pirate victory, by the way.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. I'm gonna have a stroke one day listening to Max.
I mean, it is a Pirate victory.
He didn't actually just say this, did he? I've trained you
Look.
better than this, Max.
You hate it, but come on.
I'm tired, boss.
Now he got 2 kids with her.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah, and I was wrong the other day when I said that GTA 6 was going to have a disc release. Yeah, they didn't back down. They didn't change anything. They have no plans. I take it back.
Amazing.
That was a lie.
Amazing. Amazing.
Uh-oh, I'm getting a message. It's nothing serious. Oh no, it is serious, Max. It's not serious.
Boy, the war was terrible for the Federation the first time, like the first few months.
You know what we were watching today? We were watching Boruto. I mean, I gotta get back into One Piece, but we were watching Boruto today. Boruto is slice of life for some unknown amount of its early episodes. And I'm just like, you know, I get they probably want a little bit of a timeline cleanse, as they call it, like a reset. But, you know.
I do like what they did with Charizard with the origin. Like they made it an actual freaking red. And this man's like, oh, pilot suit? I don't need a pilot suit.
There's an update on the Star Sector page. Last one was in December. I mean, Half Sword also had the same thing. They tried to revive BattleBot. What was it called? BattleBit, yeah. When was the last time BattleBit had an update now? Because they revived it after Battlefield had their fucking shit. Like, I remember in, like, was it summer of 23 when they released BattleBit as, like, a standalone game that was kind of based off Roblox? It was kind of like, hey, here's basically kid-friendly Battlefield. And everyone was like, yo, it was like the top game on Steam. And then instead of capitalizing on that and working at it, they were instead like, actually, let's just not. And I'm like, dude, you have everything. And so basically I kind of forgot about it because it just never got updated. Where is it? BattleBit Remastered, yeah. Last played December 23rd, 2023. Like, now they talk about it nonstop. But there was a whole, like, year or two where it had, like, no updates. So, like, they had constant updates. They were getting nominated for Steam Awards and everything. Christmas. And then it went from December, there's an update in January, then an update in February, then an update in March. And then from March 2nd to October 13th, 2025, there was no fucking news at all. Nothing. There was just a huge fuck you gap on the Steam update page, because Steam shows you the updates on things. Dude, they went over a year of silence with no updates for this game. Guess what came out in October of 2025? Battlefield 6. So they're not slick, man. These dudes are fucking assholes. They're not slick, dude. I can't wait for GTA 6 to flop. It will never flop. Sorry, I'm here to tell you right now, GTA has some of the most ardent defenders of any franchise I've ever seen. Not even Nintendo fans are this ardent. Not Nintendo fans, not COD heads, not 2K motherfuckers. No, GTA 6 is on another level of fanboying. I'm sorry. So if you're thinking it's gonna fail, you're wrong. You're just wrong, dude. GTA 6 is not going to fail. There's too many people that like it. It's going to make too much money. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to pretend to like whatever. They know what they're doing, and they absolutely are doing it to the fucking top degree. And they know people are going to sit there and defend them. Like, bro, like, even when Nintendo locks shit, I'm like, yeah, that sucks. That's stupid. At least there's a fucking game behind. This game did every single thing possible. Not even giving you a fucking disc, man. Like, at least my copy of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, both of them will work forever into the fucking infinite future. What the hell is going to happen with GTA 6? selling you a literal digital download code. Like, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. If this becomes the industry norm, I'm not buying like 90% of the games I would normally buy, okay? Like, just today, I got Star Fox, which I don't want to play today because I won't be able to give it a full stream's worth of time. And then I got the other game from the Square Enix store, that, what was the game called again? The Tales of Elliot? Adventures of Elliot? I don't know where my box cutter is. Here it is. I just got Adventures of Elliot. And, like, I'm just not going to buy games, guys. Like, I'm just going to be honest. I have such a crazy backlog of shit I could play. Outside of, like, essential games, like maybe Metroid or something, I'm just not going to buy a billion fucking games. Like, I'm just being honest with you all. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Tales of Elliot or whatever. In the world's tiniest fucking box. They even put fucking gift wrap or bubble wrap on it? Damn. Yeah, look, game disc. Beautiful. Exactly as intended. Like, what's the point, man? Like, why am I gonna fucking buy a game and then I just get a fucking download code? I'm just gonna stop. You know how many games I could play on this channel that I bought years ago, either never finished or whatever? Then let's say hypothetically I run out of games to play, I'll just start replaying the old shit that people want to see me play. But there's no shortage, trust me. What the fuck? Okay, I'm being robbed right now. Can you use a steal move on rocks? You should be able to. Yes, you can. Ridiculous, man. Like, I'm not exactly sweating bullets about games or whatever. I'm just saying it's just annoying, you know? It's like you want a bunch of good games to come out, a lot of memorable games. It's like, bro, just put the fucking fries in the bag and put it on the goddamn disc. Like seriously, like I'm so over this fucking shit of like we're just not even gonna give you a goddamn disc anymore. Like, bro, nobody would even fucking buy a book if it just came with the spine. Like, imagine if you bought a book and you just got a fucking spine out of it. Like, dude, no one is buying that book. It's ridiculous, man. Even Harry Potter books came with the most ornate designs and illustrations. That's how you know Hermione was meant to be white, because they fucking had her white on every single illustration. Don't let J.K. Rowling rewrite that history. God damn, I am having terrible luck today. Yeah, these motherfuckers went a straight year and a half with no updates until Battlefield 6 came out, or was about to come out. Like, come on, man. So yeah, that's what I hate, so... But yeah, Nintendo fanboys could beef with GTA fanboys, but like, bro, GTA 6 is literally, it's like every single thing that they bitched about in a variety of other games is happening with GTA 6. There's content in the base game that's locked, right? So right off the bat, that's bad, right? There's content in the base game that will be permanently locked unless you buy or upgrade to this $100 edition. There's no physical game, so you can't even fucking like trade it in, or if you don't like the game, you could at least get some money back or something, or just share it with your friends. No, you have to mandatorily give it to a friend. Sorry, you can't give it to a friend. You have to mandatorily bind it to your account so they could update it. Basically, this game might as well be always online at that point. Well, what's the fucking point? Why is Nintendo the only fucking company that doesn't really do that, at least? Every other company has some weird, always online game. It's not even like an MMO where it makes sense that it's always online, you know? Like, oh, World of Warcraft, okay, it's an MMO. It has to be online. Final Fantasy, it's an MMO. Call of Duty, okay, at least you could play the campaign offline. Like, what the fuck is the point of a game if you can't play it offline and it has a designated single-player mode? Like, what's the point? You're not an MMO. At least Destiny is like a pseudo-MMO. You might even be able to play Division offline. I might be wrong about that. I actually don't know. I've never tried. Don't even get me started on how they... Female. Don't even get me started on how they fumbled that shit. I'm never going to get a male shiny Litleo. That's so lucky. And what is even the point, guys? Like, the game industry depresses me. They won't give you manuals. They won't give you a fucking... They won't even give you a book. Right? They used to give you these colorful, filled-in booklets. Like when I bought Halo 3 years ago. And remember, I hadn't played Halo 2. I barely knew anything about Halo. I just knew it was a cool-sounding game, and you killed aliens, and it was like the big Xbox game. And anybody who's anybody had Halo on their Xbox. And so obviously I bought Halo. And let's be fair here, Halo 3 lived up to the hype. Like, no one is going to tell you that Halo 3 is not worth the hype or whatever, because everyone had Halo 3. That shit was fucking fire. Everyone knew that that shit was cool. What if I said you're getting a shiny Litleo? Yeah, I am. I'm just not getting what I want. Bro, I'm getting one wish willowed. I'm going to get my wish in the worst way possible. But yeah, movies are cooked, games are cooked, books are cooked, everything's cooked, man. And then they wonder why people are like, oh, why do you guys care about physical medium so much? I don't know, did you guys hear that Sony's gonna remove like 500 movies off of their like PlayStation like movie library? Including Terminator and Rambo First Blood and stuff. Is that the full? There were like a couple big ones on it. Because, you know, you're just not going to have anything. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there was like a big paid-for institutional push to get rid of all of your physical media. What movies is Sony going to remove from the I can't type. The PlayStation Store. Something like that. It was like Terminator, Rambo. These are not like generic fucking flop movies or whatever. These are like big listed fucking movies. 550 movies and TV series purchased from the PlayStation Store, primarily those distributed by Studio Canal. The content will be removed from users' video libraries on September 1st, 2026, and affected users will no longer be able to watch. There are no refunds or replacements mentioned. Guys, like, listen to this, right? Terminator 2 Judgment Day, Total Recall, Rambo First Blood, Apocalypse Now, Hot Fuzz. I've never heard of The Deer Hunter, Moonlight, Bridget Jones' Diary. There's other ones. This is just whatever. Sony is emailing affected users and the full list is available. Yeah, and even Grok gets it. This is a reminder that digital purchases are licensed, not owned outright. So basically that you couldn't rent or buy since 2021. But
I think it is insane that they're really doing that, but
yeah, basically the licensing agreements are out and it probably wasn't worth it for them to do it and keep it going. So instead of like, you know, doing the right thing and giving you some alternative, maybe they could like sign a deal to like let you download it or whatever. So like, guys, if you don't understand that physical medium is the way forward, you're lost. I've said this forever, right? People ask me, do you have to collect all these games and everything, blah, blah, blah? The answer ultimately and sadly is yes. I like having a big library, but also like, look at what they do. The minute that they are like, oh, well, we don't have to provide you with this. Look at the shit that they do, man. I'm tired, but these people are fucked up, man. Now, actors won't become VTubers. I actually think it's cool when like actors are gamers. It makes me actually kind of connect with them more. So like modded Xbox controller 360 being in the Dune movie was like kind of cool. You know, that he's like me. I get that. Indy Navarrete playing video games just, you know, to pass time. And, you know, I get that. I'm not, that's awesome. You know? Another shiny. 2 shinies. All right, it's a 1 in 8 chance. It's a 1 in 8 chance, guys, to get a male. Can we get a male Pyroar? Female. Female. Nope, sorry. My condolences, gentlemen. 1 in 8 and we still can't roll it. Nothing I could do about it. I tried. I mean, I'll take the consolation prize, but, you know, what am I supposed to do? I was genuinely surprised to find that Indy Navarro was playing video games. Like, usually that's like one of those things you're like, man, you know, actors are just so far removed.
You know, she was in the CW Superman show.
That's actually, I remember reading that. Yeah.
She apparently, after Obsession was couldn't find work. Like, she was just not getting any work.
Eggs can't be shiny, but a Pokemon that hatches from an egg can be shiny. This game does not have breeding, though, so you can't do that in this game.
Yep, breaking. Supergirl is now estimated to lose the studio over $200 million at the box office.
Bro, is it so hard? Just put Sydney Sweeney in a fucking movie. You'll make your money back, I guarantee it.
No, because then we have to admit the chuds were right.
I don't know. I don't even know what they did for that movie, man. That shit is crazy to me. Why would they do this? What happened?
Apparently, people are also calling for the referee that saw Caitlin Clark.
Oh yeah, as if the WNBA isn't enough of a fucking joke. They just let Caitlin Clark get beat up, man. It's because she's white, 100%. She's white. Yeah, if you have affected purchases, you have until early September to watch it. Like, bro, that's so ridiculous, man. Yeah, well, this is why I will never... Like, I'm going to start a movie collection, 100%. But I'm going to tell you right now, I am not fucking starting any digital collections. Like, what are the digital-only games I even have on my Switch? Like, all these I actually own. By the way, fucking Pokemon ZA is finally catching up. Look, it's number, like, what, 13 on the list, behind Octopath and Xenoblade 3. Yeah, I think we got a long way to fucking go. I want you to think about it like this.
Supergirl is said to be doing this bad, but guess what? Scary Movie 6 crossed the $200 million mark at the global box office on a $30 million budget.
Meanwhile, this whole year has been indie-level movies just completely crushing it. Like, here's Backrooms. Backrooms is actually getting 30 extra minutes of content or something. It's like 15 extra minutes of content. I'm not going to go see it again, obviously. Like, I already saw it once. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, an obsession of literally setting multiple records across the fucking market. You know, it's like, what's AAA's problem? Some random, like, 20-something-year-old YouTubers can direct two of the biggest horror movies in the last decade. A24's best movie, I think, by far, if not their second best. Literally just some dude taking a 4chan copy pasta, making a movie out of it. It really is that simple, guys. It really is. It was a pretty okay movie. It wasn't, like I said, it was a good movie. Obsession was better, but it was a good movie. Like, I liked Backrooms, but it basically is what you'd expect, and you could definitely tell. You know what's actually nice? These movies being so low budget and so indie actually makes them feel, and I'm gonna say this word, organic. It makes them feel like a real human thought about every single scene. Like, they didn't just, like, have some, like, studio-generated checklist to check boxes. Like, they actually made a movie.
Right back. Keep talking.
Yeah, no, they actually made a movie on, like, every level to really appeal to motherfuckers. And I actually really like that. It makes it feel 1,000 times more organic. What? Oh. Well, gentlemen, I think we are cooked. I'm never getting a male Pyroar. That would make my entire life. I'm gonna have to get that macro controller. In fact, let's do a little bit of scouting. We have to go... There's no teleport back here, which really kind of sucks. Probably it's fastest to literally run through the fucking wild zone. Yeah, and Rockstar hasn't even shown a single minute of gameplay, and they have motherfuckers going crazy for their stupid fucking game, man. It's ridiculous. Not a single minute of gameplay so far. Hello.
Yep.
Is there a bench near here? Oop. Is there? Nah. You know, I almost never come here during the day. It's actually crazy how I only come here at night. I didn't pre-order. Yeah, especially since there's no shortage. Like, normally you pre-order because you're not sure if you're going to get it physically. If there's no pre-order, or if there's nothing, you might as well, if you had to buy it, at least wait like a fucking month or something, or at least wait till like the month of, you know? Like, why buy it now? It just doesn't even make any sense. Nintendo fans upset they didn't get GTA. Bro, GTA is overhyped, man. Like, GTA 5 is not a bad game, but I don't know what fucking game these dudes played that could inspire this level of loyalty. Like, when I talk about, like, Metroid Prime, I'm talking about, like, a genre-redefining game. Like, I don't know what game these dudes played that is so good that they have to foam at the mouth. You know? Like, you're literally just getting a download code, man. Like, don't get me twisted, like... There's plenty of games I buy that are like digital only, but at least I buy the physical version usually as well at some point. I didn't think I would catch it. Maybe I'll use this Goomy. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, I fucked up. Whoops. I'm gonna put these fuckers over here. Okay. What do we have? Ariados. Birds, I guess.
I haven't heard any news of that new Avatar.
Bro, I don't care about Avatar. I'm good. Like, I wouldn't even be mad about not getting GTA at this point. Like, I don't know. That just wouldn't really faze me.
Yeah, I'm supposed to pay $100 to get all the stores in game.
Yeah, like
okay.
In-game stores. Remember when Street Fighter Cross Tekken had locked content? This was like in 2011. They were like, oh, here's the new Street Fighter Cross Tekken game. Like, everyone was a huge fan of it. Everyone was super hyped for it. They were like, this is going to be the best fighting game ever because it's the two biggest fighting game franchises crossing over. And so they immediately butchered the shit out of it by having characters that were available as DLC on the disc. Has everyone just forgotten about it? Like, for real. Like, I remember when that was the biggest story in the industry, was how could they possibly sell us a fucking game and not give us all the stuff in the game? That was like one of the biggest fucking stories they had ever at the time. It was like insanity to think that they could even do that. And that game flopped. That game fucking sucked, man. I don't even think they got through all the DLCs. I remember that distinctly, because even I was like, wow, imagine buying a disc and you don't get everything on the disc. Like, say what you will about ZA and how ZA's DLC came out so soon after it fucking launched. At least the DLC wasn't downloaded and in the game, you know? Like, unfortunately, ZA is just a victim of getting a delay on your main game and then not getting a delay on your DLC as well. Like, this is like, imagine if the hyperspace shit was actually a part of the base game and you just couldn't access it. They lock it until you pay for it. Like, this is the type of shit that if we had a real fucking country and industry, they would outlaw that. Everything that's on the disc should be available with purchase. I thought Mass Effect did that too. Did they? What did Mass Effect lock behind the paywall? GameStop employees hated that I would hear them. I can only imagine. Like, imagine you're trying to sell someone a game. You have to tell these people, like, hey, this game is at the center of a controversy, right? Like, if you're being honest, it's not your fault. But it's like, what are you supposed to do? You selling them a fucking game so they get pissed too? Too many games have gotten comfortable with that. Unfortunately, we could blame that Oblivion horse armor. Like, yes, does it sound good to have, you know, paid for digital delivery content? Of course. Right? I'm not going to say that's a terrible thing. I love the digital era. You get to patch games. Games don't have to be broken and fucked up forever. Instead, now it's just how can we nickel and dime our loyal customers who care about this shit? And I'm telling you, man, like the gaming industry, even unlike movies until recently, if people feel slighted by a game company, bro, they will burn it to the ground. They will literally not buy it, and these companies will put in millions of dollars and get nothing out of it. Like, you think that the dudes at Sony are particularly pleased at these dudes at fucking Bungie for all the money they put in and how little they fucking delivered? These dudes put in an omega amount of work and money and effort. And what did they get out of it? Nothing.
What does Bungie do again? Bungie literally tries to say, you know, they release a public statement, and what happens? Marty O'Donnell comes out and says that now what did we learn? And everybody's saying, like, everybody's literally like, yeah, what did you learn?
Well, it's not their fault. It's like, well, what else is he supposed to do, man? Like, these dudes are releasing garbage and then telling you to pay full price for it. Like, why the fuck am I gonna pay full price for a game that isn't even fully thought out? Like, it doesn't even make sense, man.
Body Count Recovery Center in Brazil. Oh,
you haven't seen Burned to the Ground if PlayStation even thinks about touching my games? No, they will. Oh, they'll touch it, alright. They'll touch it like Diddy and R. Kelly, bro. Come on, man. What are you fucking talking about? There is no care, bro. You know, Sony is supposed to be the best place to play. You would think that the best place to play would honor and respect all their franchises and try to keep them as accessible and open as possible. Oh, was Javik Day 1 DLC or was it on the disc? It was Day 1. Was it on the disc? I can't remember. Was Javik on the disc? I'll ask AI. Was Javik on disc DLC in ME Mass
Yes,
Effect?
it was released as Day 1 paid DLC.
No, but was he on the disc? I'm making a difference here. Was he on the disc? Okay, the full DLC was not, but parts of his content were.
Yes, his base character model, some basic animations, and a few appearance framework files.
Yeah, framework, character models, some assets, similar to how Zaid and Kasumi worked. Yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, I thought he was just pure Day 1. Now, most of his stuff, like the mission, the dialogue, they cut him.
That got added in later on.
They cut him.
Is that really as bad, though?
Yes, they cut him. They were going to give you Javik, and at some point, probably halfway through, like, finalizing it, they pulled him. They said, no, let's charge people, what was it, $5? Oh, that's fucking... Oh, that's evil, man. That's evil, actually. I didn't know that. I thought that he was I knew he was Day 1, but I thought because you had to download something. It was 600 megabytes, so oh, that's really fucked. It's not like there's other Protheans, so you could at least argue, like, maybe they used, like, other framework. No, there's no other Protheans in Mass Effect 1. Or 3. Wow. Yeah, man, EA was scummy. I didn't know that. Remember when EA was so afraid of used game sales that they were charging online passes? The one thing I give Activision credit for every single year, they've never charged an online pass for Call of Duty. That is like legendary. You know that took restraint because they could have made a fuck ton of money doing that. He came with my game, got a code in the pre-order. Yeah, but like parts of his shit is on the disc apparently. People data mined it. That's why they don't want discs anymore, by the way. Because they could fucking do this exact shit. How are you supposed to data mine a fucking download? You can't. That's another thing. They want to kill the secondhand market, and they want to make sure that whatever you get is whatever they provide to you, nothing more, nothing less, and it will be provided exactly when they are ready to. They do not want, like, yes, it'll stop people selling games early or, you know, leaking or whatever, but what it really is just to do is control, man. Is they don't want you to be able to know how much they nickel and dimed you. It's evil, man. There are some evil motherfuckers in this world. All they have to do is make a good game. I know that's subjective, but they did it for decades before they started doing this bullshit. They just don't have to do this, and they do it. That's all. It really is just that simple, guys. They don't have to do this, but they do. They don't have to. No one's forcing them to do it. But they do. So now what? Like, it's just bullshit. It's very tiring, too. Like, no one wants to wake up in the morning and fucking, you know, shit on their favorite game series and whatever. Like, no one wants to do that, man. You really think I want to wake up and be like, oh, here we go, time for another... Like, it hurt me to say Metroid Prime 4 was bad. But it was also the fucking truth. Like, I don't know, I can't lie to you. Like, I played the same game everyone else played. I'm over here waiting for the game to begin. Like, I'm happy for the people on Reddit that are like, oh, I played it, I don't see what the big deal is. Like, as someone who played 1, 2, 3, and Hunters, man, that shit was ass. I'm glad I played it. I probably will never play it again. Like,
Hunters wasn't the one where Samus had to work with the other bounty hunters and they ended up turning evil. Okay, that is no.
They weren't evil, though. That was Prime 3.
Oh, Prime 3.
They get sucked at the end of the game, if you want to know.
I know apparently they all get like these phase-on resistance suits after they get infected, and essentially like they end up going berserk and Samus has to end up beating them. Is that Metroid Prime 3?
Yeah, it's Metroid Prime 3.
Okay, I
was asking AI to give me some other games with day one DLC. Let's see. Street Fighter X Tekken. Resident Evil 6, apparently. I did not know that. And Dragon's Dogma. Wow, I did not know that either of those had on-disc DLC. For Resident Evil 6, it was new attacks, taunts, and a difficulty mode. For Dragon's Dogma, it was locked content and is not being very specific. So Mass Effect 2... Squadmates DLCs right at launch. Their framework was often on the disc for integration. Dragon Age Origins, Bioshock 2, Mortal Kombat X, and Injustice. I did not know that. Man, it's really kind of crazy how only certain games caught flack for this, and others didn't. Halo 4, some map packs and content had a heavy day one push. Many fighting games and GTA 5, but it was mostly for online stuff eventually. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's bullshit. They're just splitting it up for more money, especially in the era of like discs, like with all the space they could have. It's bullshit. Hello, Nard. Stupid. They know what they're doing, and they are very unrepentant, because if they weren't, they would have explained it. They would have come out and said, listen, guys, this is going to be available for free, but we couldn't patch it onto the disc in time. It'll be available as a free download on day one. Instead, they're like, oh, here's $5 if you want to play with Javik. Which obviously you're going to buy, because who the fuck is not going to play Mass Effect 3 with the fucking Prothean on their team? So yeah, I bought that. It's ridiculous, man. These companies have been scummy for way too fucking long. Now they're not even giving you discs. I know it seems like this is like, you know, the first time I'm really getting vitriolic about it, because I'm like, bro, like how fucking lazy are you gonna be now, bro? You don't even give us a goddamn Blu-ray to feel like we have something in our lives? Like, dude, just print the fucking disc and put the shit on it. You lazy ass. Shiny. How fucked up are you? I can't fucking throw Pokeballs. I'm still in top chat. Hilarious. Okay. Yeah, this is like 2000s Capcom is just fucking evil, man. Like 2010s Capcom had some of the most evil fucking bullshit, dude. They just didn't give a fuck. Like, genuinely. That's crazy, dude. If you remember, 2010's Capcom was just in complete shit. They couldn't even release a game without some bad controversy. And then they finally got their shit together with Resident Evil 7. And then they finally, after they did Resident Evil 7, like it was a year or so where they had whatever else. It was like not a single Capcom release in 2010 to like 2015 was like devoid of controversy. Unfortunately, I guess I'll extend that timeline to 2009, but I don't blame them for Resident Evil 9. That's people being fucking weird and being pretty much racist, actually. Like, they did nothing wrong with Resident Evil 9. But if you wanted to say there was controversy, yeah, there was. Now, their fuck-ups were like, you know, Square Enix was fucking up with 13 and 14, among other things. Like, not a single studio from Japan did not hit the internet era, weirdly, for console games. I smashed my controller with my car and lit the pieces on fire because of Rathalos. And then Capcom kept gaslighting about Mega Man. Yeah. And then they couldn't even make a Mega Man game. Remember when Dead Rising 3 came out? What was the controversy with Dead Rising 3? There was some controversy with it. I can't remember. Dead Rising 4 just apparently sucked, and then they made the true ending have DLC. But sometimes that's okay. Like, I don't hate true end. Like, your game should have a good conclusion, and then have DLC to
Dead
reopen
Rising
it.
3 faced controversy primarily due to its dramatic tonal shift, abandoning the franchise's signature colorful
horror
campiness.
comedy, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Additionally, the PC port was heavily criticized for poor optimization.
Yeah, it was bad. It was like Arkham Knight level. Yeah.
And the game was outright refused classification in Germany at launch.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything. The Germans are pussies when it comes to video games for some reason.
Sorry, I'm gonna be reading this.
Sorry. Go on.
No, I'm just like, in case you don't want it to like drag on.
No. I just wanted to interject. Like, your game getting banned in Australia and Germany means fucking nothing. They ban everything. Go on.
When Dead Rising 3 was first revealed, longtime fans were upset by the darker, more realistic, grittier tone, which alienated those who loved the series' satirical, over-the-top, and colorful roots. Many fans felt that by focusing on combo weapons, combo vehicles, and an open freeway map, the game lost its claustrophobic tension, strategic time limits, and creative survival elements that made the original games iconic. Upon its eventual release on PC, players widely complained that the game suffered from...
What? Hold on, pause. What the fuck did this dude just say in my goddamn chat, dude? That is... Oh my god. I'm not even gonna read it. That is so fucking crazy. I actually, my brain fucking imploded for a second because that's not how this sounds like something like a feminist would write if they were a fucking man, bro. This is like some shit that, what's his name? Franklin's aunt would fucking say while going out to jog with her black sisters around the fucking neighborhood. What
We are women. We are free.
Oh, God, you're the fucking worst, dude. Just regularly, I get my brain blown out of my fucking skull, dude.
So, users consistently reported significant bugs, performance drops, and frame rate
That's what
loss.
it was. It was apparently really bad at launch. I can't remember what the other... It wasn't the tonal shift. That wasn't the controversy I was talking about.
In Germany, like its predecessors, the game was heavily scrutinized by Germany's censorship board,
Blah, blah,
the BPJM, due to its high levels of graphic stylized violence. The game was denied an age rating, making it legally unavailable to be sold or marketed in Germany at launch.
Yeah, we'll ban fictional video games, but we'll just import half of the third world and let them do whatever they want to our women and our fucking culture. That's okay, though. Did any rating board approve that in Germany? Of course not.
Lots
Useless.
of freaking things from Europe, because now you heard of Citizen Vigilante?
I actually want to watch that.
Yeah,
But
that's
not tonight
getting
because I'm tired and it's Toonami night.
that's getting shut. That's it. Yeah, they're not letting it be posted in Germany.
Yeah, you know, in Germany, man, you can't release a zombie game, you can't release Left 4 Dead, you can't release Resident Evil, you can't release Silent Hill, you can't release fucking Dead Rising, you can't release fucking Call of Duty, you can't release almost anything without heavy edits or at all. But you can't release a movie criticizing mass migration, but you can have mass migration. Are they paying for their fucking sins of the past or what, man? God damn. But you know what? The only thing I know about Germany is that Bavarians are weird. Stupid. That shit is so fucking stupid. I used to wonder, like, why the fuck do they ban everything out of fucking Germany? Seriously. Why do they do this? I was like, what's so bad about it that it's fine in America and bad in Germany? Dude. Do you hear about the Europeans can't have air conditioner on? They like ban people's air conditioners on 40 degrees Celsius weather. Yeah, they had to censor the box art for Left 4 Dead 2. I remember Australia and Germany were like, this is the most brutal, awful fucking, like, anything ever. Like, we can't have this. I was like, dude, if you know anything about Germany... Okay, Narg might know this. Some of their NSFW content gets pretty fucking wild over there. But Left 4 Dead 2 is what's gonna break your society apart, bro. No, dude, no one even remembers Left 4 Dead 2, man. Like, that's only because it's a Valve game. Ain't nobody give a fuck about Left 4 Dead 2 today. Like, it's not a bad game, it's just an old game. It's almost 20 fucking years old. Left 4 Dead 1, at least. Think about that. Think about that shit. It's almost been 20 years since Half-Life 2 Episode 2 came out. Come on, man. The only reason this shit is still even relevant or playable is because it's a Valve game, and Valve only has like 20 games anyway. And they're all good, but they're all like old and ancient. You know what I'm talking about, man. It was the hand. Yeah, the hand. I know. Oh, the gesture for shove it? I don't know. What, the 4 fingers? I don't know. Germany is a flaccid gene sack society that's still refracting from their former ultra-erectoid state in the 40s. Now that... Dude, stop putting banger... This guy, man.
I'm watching the clips for Citizen Vigilante earlier in the day, and I'm like, yo, who directed this? Who actually came up with this?
Germany is a flaccid gene sack society. Dude comes into a random ZA stream.
Society is insane.
And he drops the best commentary that he does all fucking week. And then, like, tomorrow when I play, like, Resident Evil again or Dark Souls, he'll disappear, like, halfway through the stream. And then he won't comment. Just, he'll be here for the beginning, he'll say Lucamine or whatever at the end, and then nothing else anywhere. Yeah, it's stupid, man. Whatever, dude. Oh, sorry, the 4 fingers was Left 4 Dead. I forgot Left 4 Dead 2, it was 2 fingers. Sorry, I forget sometimes, because Left 4 Dead should have never had a sequel. It should have just gotten an update. I forget sometimes. It skips my mind sometimes. Well, good news, Narg. On July 4th, we'll be playing Call of Duty World War II, which I've never played before. And then apparently Max is going to join me for World at War, which he's going to go to sleep on.
Yeah, so I can see what the hype is about that game.
The grenades. And bonsai. And then Max is going to be over here, like, dead asleep, like, halfway through the recording session, as always. And I'll be like, oh, I wonder what happened to him. And then I'll pretend to get a phone call. I'll be like, Max, Cindy Sweetie and Indy Navarrete are calling. They love your commentary. And he'll be like, huh?
Yeah. Cindy Sweeney and freaking Indy Navarrete in a fucking crime partner movie.
You want to make too much money. Awful.
What? Who doesn't like making money?
Hollywood, video game studios, the United States government, the German government.
Can't deny that.
The UK government, the French government, the Italian government, the Australian government, the Canadian government especially, New York City. I'm wanted in 17 African states. Good for you. Don't worry, they'll never be able to get you. I'm sure wherever you live doesn't extradite to fucking Africa. Hopefully not for anything serious, though, obviously. That's why, like, I know Narg said BRB, guys, but dead ass, that's why when I replay Wolfenstein, I'm not gonna play it on stream. I can't count that Narg won't say something that's gonna be fucking weird. And, like, part of me wants to stream, like, Wolfenstein and shit, just to see what Narg has to say. But I'm also kind of, like, cognizant that, like, yeah, this is gonna be a spicy fucking playthrough. I don't know. Like, it's gotta get uploaded to YouTube at some point, guys, okay? Like, I'm not, I can't not, man. Like, what do you want me to say? That'll be really funny, though. Like, I told Narg and one of my other friends, I was like, dude, why don't you guys make content? Fuck's sake. I mean, in Narg's case, he's gonna have to either heavily censor himself or only stream on, like, Kick. But you get the point. Like, I already said, I'm not a family-friendly channel. In the same way, like, when I play Final Fantasy, I already know I'm not, like, a super happy, you know, like, over-the-top, woohoo, everything's awesome. I know I don't do that. Like, why would I? Come on, man. What do you think this shit is, dude? I really don't want to have to move shit to this computer, but I'm basically, like, 90% there anyway. Why the fuck did I even get a new computer, actually?
Because RAM's becoming inexpensive and you might as well have gotten it now.
I mean, he's not wrong. Because of all this stupid AI bullshit.
Every day I see a stupid AI video about Will Smith probably eating spaghetti or somebody, I don't know, putting fucking, making a video about I don't know.
You know what's going to be really good someday with AI? I'll be able to make, like, endings to all my favorite shows, like Firefly. Or I'll be able to, like, have infinite episodes of my favorite, like, cartoons that have ended. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually going to be pretty cool. Like, think about that. Like, hey, I want you to generate a whole new, like, season of, I don't know, Powerpuff Girls. Or, what's the other one? Like, Ed, Edd n Eddy. Which apparently aired for 10 years. Dude, I'm making Discord a banned term in my goddamn stream chat. For real.
Bubbles on her back.
Bruh, account created 1 hour ago, following since 22 seconds ago. Goodbye. Hey, streamer,
yeah.
I was so impressed with your streaming creativity. What creativity, dude? Man... bots used to be at least semi-legit. Like, imagine having a female come into the fucking stream chat. Like, that, like, remember when the bots actually used to say things you would expect? I'm not adding some random dude on Discord, bro. Like, this is the fuck. I don't need help growing. I'm perfectly happy where I am, dude. Because what's gonna happen is my channel's gonna grow, and then people expect me to do things. Or expect me to act a certain way. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna do that. That's why I'm very honest, guys. Like, when I'm not on stream, I say slurs. I'm an asshole. I'm a piece of shit. I don't hide this. I just don't do it on stream because I have to kind of follow TOS because I'm not Kai Cenat. I'm not Asmongold, even though they ban him because they hate him. I'm not Hassan.
Asmongold's been having a lot of L takes lately, apparently.
Well, it was really just the Stellar Blade take. That was a fucking L take. I'm sorry. L fucking take, dude. I'm sorry that y'all don't know what a woman looks like. People really over here running the fucking eugenics angle for Stellar Blade lady. I'm like, dude, so if a woman is short and, like, not big or fat, like, she can't model, she can't be in a video game, she can't be a video game character, I was like, dude, what the fuck? And y'all say crazier shit than I do. I'm like, if she's 18, I don't care what she does. Like, yeah, that's responsibility. I don't give a fuck what a woman does if she's 18. Like, she could do it. I might think it's gross or disgusting or societal rot, but I'm not going to say she can't do it. I'm not going to fucking say she can't. As long as it doesn't murder somebody. The fuck do I care?
An American sports broadcaster.
No, this is going to be a
goes off
terrible
on the WNBA's Caitlin Clarkson.
Oh, Yeah, I kind of half said it the other day, or like an hour ago. Like, bro, the reason why they do this to Caitlin Clark is because she's white, and if they feel that if they foul her into an early retirement, then they'll be able to have a white woman or a black woman be the face of the WNBA. That's the only reason why they foul her like that, is because they want her to retire. They want to foul her out of the NBA, the WNBA. So then they could replace her with Angel Reese or some other fucking lady you don't even know about, because nobody watches the fucking WNBA. The number one thing that people know about the WNBA is that they let this poor woman get abused. That's what people know about the WNBA. They dropped the
commemorative poster for 30 years of the WNBA. Caitlin Clark isn't on it, but Paige Buchers and Angel Reese are.
Yeah,
when she entered the league, they had to move her road games to bigger arenas just to fit her fans. She upgraded the WNBA from Southwest
and they treat her like shit,
private
bro.
Jets.
The same thing they did to Jackie Robinson, they are doing to this lady in reverse. It's the same
she left
shit.
Off the 30-year anniversary poster.
30-year anniversary. She's the top player right now, and they leave her off the fucking poster, bro. What does that fucking tell you? Dude, these guys are the most evil motherfuckers ever, dude. Thank you. These people are fucking evil, man. Like, just let her have a couple years on top, and then, like, let her fucking retire, and then you could run whatever. Like, is it her fault that everyone else sucks? Like, what do you want? Like, no one even cares about the WNBA to begin with. But if anyone was going to care about it, like, why does it matter if it's Caitlin Clark? Isn't it enough that a woman is the front of the WNBA? No, it must be a black woman. These people are fucking evil, dude. Oh, he heard the Wolfenstein shit? Damn, I gotta fucking mute next time. If you play Wolfenstein, I promise I'll only plays Austria painting and very obscure cryptic riddles. This dude is gonna interest me insanely with his stupid bullshit. Why are there so many alpha Magikarps? Do you see this shit? What the fuck?
Oh boy, the tomato reviews for Citizen Vigilante.
Anyway. But yeah, the only reason they're doing this to Caitlin Clark is, wow, only 4 minutes? This is gonna be great. Wait, you could just run back behind this? Oh my god! Dude, are you for real? I played this whole game for months and didn't know that.
Here we go.
They want her to be fouled out. Like, come on now it's getting aggressive. Before they were putting nails in her face, you know, like fingernails in her face, try to like hit her eyes or something. Now they're pushing her down and putting a fist in her fucking throat. Like, come on, man. Like at what point do we just have to say, okay, girls, like, you're being fucking ridiculous now? Like, before we could maybe cover Solomon's, fire the move. Thank you. Before we could cover and say it was an accident, now it's just apparent, man. Now it's not even pretend. They're not good actors, and they're not good at sports either. Like, what the fuck are we doing anymore, man? By the way, this is gonna be ass. This is gonna suck. They're not good at sports. They're not good at playing pretend like it was an accident or whatever. No, you wouldn't put a fucking fist in someone's throat like that, dude. Come on. My Hero Academia Vigilante. What are you talking about? I expect you to get TOS every day. Main reason I'm here is for the Crash Ride Fuel spray when you go down will be epic. I expect Fed and maybe the Army and NYC in lockdown. Well, don't worry, NYC will be in ruins soon enough. Didn't you see fucking Escape from New York? I mean, they might. There's a slight chance that they might push this rent-free shit to the Supreme Court. There's a slight chance. Because if you remember last time when they had the rent freeze in the Bronx, it led to the Bronx being a shithole. That was in the 70s. The Niche Coppola movie? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sorry to get off topic for a bit. But now that I think about it, what was Nickelodeon thinking when they had Korra end up with a zombie?
They specifically spoke about it. They wanted her to have like an LGBT relationship, but Nickelodeon actually didn't want it. But because the show was ending, they said, okay, fine, whatever. It was a whole thing that they like basically argued with Nickelodeon constantly. And only at the very end of the show, in the last like 30 seconds, they were like, sure, you could just drop that pipe bomb and run.
Yeah,
They
but I
actually
was like,
didn't
this
want
is a
to do
kid
that.
show.
They actually didn't want to do that.
Yeah, that's because I was like, this is a kid show though. It's like, yo, where did this come from? Like,
Yeah.
are we really?
And no, I'm not. I don't know what Coppola movie is. The John Carpenter movie with Kurt Russell, who plays what is it, Snake Plissken, which is a fucking MGS reference later, bro. You know, the irony of it is that it's a movie set in Manhattan and they didn't film it in Manhattan.
Yo, Clancy Brown voicing Lex Luthor in Justice League, bro. This, like, and Lex had melanin in his skin for Justice League. Somebody was gonna complain. But no, bro, shit is just weird. I'm sorry.
Oh, he didn't mean Coppola, he meant Carpenter. Yeah, John Carpenter. Yeah, the guy that made The Thing and a bunch of other movies, you know. I didn't know Mary Elizabeth Winstead was in the Thing movie, the prequel from 2011. I didn't know that, actually. You know, the guy that plays Tormund from Game of Thrones, he's in a lot of movies, actually. Like, he's in a lot. I didn't realize how many movies he's in. Him and Tywin Lannister are in a lot of movies. I wish I knew their names. I don't. But they're really good actors, man. I wish we could see Tywin be Tywin again. He had so much aura in that fucking show, dude. It was actually generational. Game of Thrones' first, like, 4 or 5 seasons is so fucking good. It's like peak television, man. That's why the fucking downfall is so apparent. Like, if you watch Game of Thrones, like, seasons 1 to, like, 5-ish, it's some of the best television you could possibly watch. Like, fantasy adult television, for sure. It's so good. And that's what makes the downfall of it so fucking ass. Because it's such a realized world. Did you know that because Martin never finished Winds of Winter or whatever, that a lot of publishers are reluctant to start publishing novels that aren't finished? So, like, if you were to write, like, a series, like an 8-book series, they don't really want to publish you until you're done with, like, book 7. Like, they don't even want to fucking publish you because they're afraid that you might not finish and they're going to invest a whole bunch and get nothing out of it. Like, on one hand, I kind of can't blame them. Like, let's be fair here. This shit was, like, really fire back in the day, and now it kind of went nowhere, and now basically he's probably never going to finish it. Oh, good times, man. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna make Discord a banned term on Twitch, by the way. 100%. Yeah, the army is not gonna fucking... Viv just wants to see New York get fucked up, but don't worry, he lives basically right next to Seattle, so he's even more fucked. It's okay, it's Seattle, dude. Couldn't be me, boss. We'll probably go till 11:30, guys. Not to put a timer on it or anything. Wait, I'm fucking stupid. Why the hell did I not make an Alpha 2 donut if I'm gonna fucking farm Beldums? Oh, god damn it. I'm not gonna lie. This is the exact kind of game I would fucking cheat engine. 100%. I put the what's it called? I'd put the Game Shark or the Action Replay in and just give myself maximum everything. I mean, like, come on, man. Like, do you really want to farm fucking berries in this shit to get the good berries? No one cares about any berry type that's not sweet. Newsflash, assholes. Farm berries? You know how boring it is to farm berries? You just complete tasks and run around and pop balloons. Do you understand why I don't farm berries? No shiny. I mean, look how little time you have in this shit. Like, it's ridiculous. You won't get the good Pokemon holes if you don't. I don't know if I want to, the way you phrase that. Probably should have phrased it a different way. I was thinking about when I used to play Pokemon Ranger, man. Oh, I hate you. I hate you, but he knows I won't ban him for it. Is that shiny? No, okay, here's what we're gonna do. Quit. Get our time back. Narg is just posting innuendos after innuendos. I'm surprised he hasn't chased Ash off of all of my content at this point. I'm very grateful that Ash is cool with it. Dax is a little pissed off at my... Oh, God. Fuck. No, not reading that. That said, though, I did message Dax today. So you guys know how I've been farming my relic weapon in 14? I finally finished it. And I told Dax, I was like, yeah, I'm done fishing now. I've been at it for like 24 hours. I'm done. More than 24 hours, actually.
Done. No more.
No, I actually enjoyed it. No, I actually enjoyed it. So it's not even a no more type situation. I was just like, yeah, I'm finished. Because I told him, like, once I'm done fishing, we could maybe farm stuff. So maybe tomorrow might be a Dax day. Potentially, though. I'm not going to fucking bank on it. Maybe. You never know. You gotta mix it up every once in a while. I always think I'll try mixing it up a little bit, you know? Shooting my way out.
Let me do this. I forgot I have to do this Duolingo thing.
Oh my god, dude. You do dailies? What language are you trying to learn? English?
Nope, Creole.
What? Why? Oh.
Well, yeah, I mean, and I had an encounter at work, and I felt like kind of useless
So?
to not know the language.
Tell them they're in America. They need to learn how to speak freedom. The fuck?
Yikes.
What the fuck?
This wasn't a lady for my job.
Ash is scary? Ash isn't scary, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. can't be afraid of people on the internet, homie. Odds are they're not going to actually hunt you down and kill you. Ugh. Famous last words from man going to be killed in New York. Narg with that stereotypical Hispanic sexism. Very nice. I mean, when you really think about it, most of Kojima's movies, most of Kojima's movies, Jesus, that was a Freudian slip.
I mean, they are movies. I mean,
that
look
was
at
a
Metal
Freudian
Gear.
slip if I've ever done
Look at
one.
Metal Gear. Look at Metal Gear Rising Revengeance,
That's
bro.
like the only.
That was
Phantom Pain and Rising might have the most gameplay out of any Kojima game. It's actually fucking. And he didn't even really work on Rising, I don't think. Wow, well, that was a fucking slip of the tongue. What was I even gonna say? I completely derailed myself because I caught myself too late. Shit, I don't even remember, bro. Most Kojima games are, fucking ass. That's what they are. No, most Kojima games are probably based off of, like, the same flow of, like, Escape from New York and Escape from LA. I think he's a huge fan of them. Both of those games, that is. Or both of those movies, jeez. Man, we got no fucking shinies, dude. This is ass. I'm gonna reset. Awful. Huh? You never made an off-color joke with what she said? She will end you? No, she won't. The difference is, Viv, is I make I make cultural, unkosher jokes all the fucking time. And if someone doesn't like it, then tough shit. I'm not gonna fucking change my fucking humor because someone might get mad at me. And you can ask Max, I've lost a lot of friends because of my fucking humor. And you want to know what I did in response to that? Double down. I don't remember what the joke was. It must have been a good one, though. Damn. Bro cooked. He cooked so hard, she was like, what the fuck? Oh, no. He cooked. But yeah, that's the thing. Like, ultimately, I don't care at all. What am I supposed to do? Be a different person because someone might think badly of me? Well, when I was a good guy, people thought badly of me. So there's no point in me always trying to appeal to everybody. That's the one thing that I like that Devin, you, Warlord, Narg, like, I'd rather have a smaller viewer group that understands that and is okay with it than a bigger group that isn't. That's the kind of humor I like, guys. I grew up watching Looney Tunes and early YouTube. Although YouTube didn't come out until I was like 13 or some shit. So it's not, I didn't grow up on it per se, but you get the point. Well, no, when did YouTube first start? I remember watching the first YouTube video I ever watched, must have been when I was in 5th or 6th grade. And it was like some Harry Potter, like, YouTube poop, whatever. And I was like, what the fuck? This is the dumbest website ever. Who the fuck wants to come on YouTube to watch people, like, make shitty edits of Harry Potter. You know, like it was probably like Harry Potter like 3 or 4 or something. They were still like kids. I was like, who the fuck wants to watch Harry Potter? And then I fast forwarded, you know, like a year or two, and I was on YouTube watching people play video games. And that's, I mean, like, look, man, that really changed everything about my life. Like, no joke. But yeah, when you really think about it, most of Kojima's games are probably based off of the Escape series. Even though the Escape series, Escape from New York was great. Escape from LA just felt like we were running the same fucking program again. Like, they know it's popular. They basically like set this dude up again. I don't know, man. Like that's one. I don't know. I didn't. Apparently it wasn't very well received, and it was a box office bomb, or something. And I kind of understood why after I watched it. It was kind of like, what the fuck. Like in the first movie, they give him basically like nanobots that will like blow up his neck and kill him. And I was like, oh shit, you know, this is like Fox Die. And then literally in the second movie, they inject him with like a fucking virus or something.
Snake!
Like, you could see how he got his plot. And, like, every Metal Gear game kind of runs almost the same plot. It was when Ash got ban-hammered on a 14 stream. Well, she shouldn't have said what she said about Honeybee Lovely, now should she? Notice how she never did that again?
I wonder what that was.
Y'all ready for a good time? I love you, Honeybee! Yes, sting me. Yes. No, Ash doesn't say racial jokes. Come on, man.
What are people saying on Battlefield? What the fuck?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna definitely make sure to have all my shit moved by tomorrow. Although now it's getting late and I'm kind of tired, so... And I am gonna go cook after this, so that's why I'm leaving early. Oh, the Southern Hussy? Whatever. Yeah, I don't really like... She's probably meant to be a Gyaru or whatever in the Japanese dub. Japanese sub? Dub? But in the English dub, they play her off as like a Southern Belle, which isn't terrible. Yeah, she's like Canary. I don't like Canary either. Like, Iono at least had like some personality. Canary just seems like an annoying bitch. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I every time Canary shows up, it's like, haha, I'm a streamer, guys. Ah.
That's right. Stay in that little bird.
Iono just at least has personality, even though I think the oversized sweater looks stupid, and the Magnemites are just like Gen 1 bait. I'm not a fan of either of them. Like, as far as electric-type gym leaders go, I think they nailed it the first try with Lieutenant Surge. I think he's cool, he just never has a full team. Who knows what his full team would be in the modern era? You like the bike shorts, huge sweater combo? I like that the number one person that cosplayed her was Molly Little. We are not the same.
You like anime? Ew.
That's not... No. Now that's the most niche lewd joke I'm gonna make all fucking month. And if you know, you know, and if you don't, you fucking don't, bro. Oh my god. This is not a stream for kids. Get the fuck out if you're under 18. Thank you. I mean that genuinely. Get the fuck off my content. Good lord. Even I don't get it, because, like, don't crank it to reality. Didn't we talk about this one time? I feel like we did. I can't remember which stream. It must have been a ZA stream, because what other fucking Pokemon games do I play? Your joke was about bondage, broad. Even she doesn't remember. I don't remember. It wasn't a big deal. What are you afraid of? You're a chatter. Like, you have nothing to be. The only person you should fear is me. Ah! All right, is it a Beldum or is it something ass? Take your picks. Yo! You know, capturing this thing is going to be a pain in the fucking ass. Capturing this thing is going to be im-fucking possible, dude. Oh, it doesn't raise the fucking attack. Oh, yo, we got it. First try. Let's fucking go. Good shit. We got it right away. I'm sorry for yelping like that, but I actually did not. It surprises me to hear that fucking noise, dude. Bro, we got it. We got the shiny Beldum. Or, we got a shiny Metang, but whatever. It's fine.
You just get on Battlefield and your game ends in 2 minutes and 42 seconds.
Yeah, they got mercy ruled on Battlefield, dude. I would fucking quit. Like, genuinely. I don't know if I could live with that level of embarrassment. Yeah, sorry, Narg. I can't be into anime that much. As I said, the only, like, animated characters I ever had a crush on was, like, Velma. When I was, like, a real young kid, I really liked that she was smart. So I was kind of like, oh, Velma's cute. Velma's cool. And I guess that influenced my absolute adoration of, like, nerdy women as I got older. It's really kind of interesting how that worked out in my psyche. I have been backdoored by my own fucking desires. This is like some Sigmund Freud, you know, like I'm in the velvet room of my mind. You know, like I'm forced to lay down on the sofa. I'm not strapped down, but I'm forced to lay down on a sofa while like some unknown like philosopher and psychiatrist is like picking my brain apart piece by piece. And he knows I can't lie to him. He knows every inner thought before I even make it. Crazy. So like there's no point in lying. Even if I could lie, I'm just trapped in my own brain, forced to answer truthfully. This is why I don't really do 4-star holes, by the way.
But he pulled the tank back.
Kiss shot, Acerola, Orion, Heart Under Blade. What? Was that's one Quetzalcoatl? See, only Quetzalcoatl I know is from Final Fantasy. I can't even think of like cartoon characters I thought were like really attractive because I've just never felt that way. And then you get older and you're like, damn, she's cute. And then she plays video games. I'm a simple man. My brain does simple things. Okay. Fighting? No. Curlia? No. Rock? A 3-star poison hole? Bro. Can they not? Shit is awful. Okay, let's reset the time of day. I don't really care, Viv. It's not a big deal. No one remembers besides you, but I'm glad that you're a man of your word. That matters more, honestly. As I always say, doing the right thing... Minamoro no Raikou. Why does that sound familiar? It's totally not familiar. I'm gonna play Tokyo Mirage Sessions just for you, Nard. Just for you. Oh, never mind. I have no idea who that is.
What I should probably, speaking of anime, I should probably watch Ari Frueta again.
Oh, what is that? Is that like some weird cuck anime?
So essentially, this guy and his class, including their teacher, get isekai to another world, and yeah, they get told they're the chosen heroes. The main character, who is like the outcast of the class, gets the most useless class ever. Guess what he gets?
Masochist.
Synergist.
Oh. What's the
Okay,
difference?
anyway,
I
you
don't
being
know.
weird.
Well, no. Like, what's useless, Max? A guy who just takes damage and
So
does nothing. I
essentially,
don't know, bro.
he can essentially like craft items, and they consider that useless. Then when they're in a dungeon, because one of the most popular girls in the class actually likes him, one of the dudes who's like this delinquent dude uses his fire magic to throw him while everybody else is not looking into like the deepest, darkest depths of the dungeon. So he loses an arm because of a demon bear. Ends up discovering that he can use his class to like make weapons. So he uses his class to make like a revolver, a high-powered revolver in a fantasy world. And then meets a cute vampire lolly girl, immortal lolly girl. Gets out of the dungeon, and like he's gonna try to figure out a way to get himself back home and everybody else back home. But then the one popular guy in the class keeps trying to like proselytize to him. Oh, you can't just kill people like that. It's wrong. We should take them to be judged in court. I'm just like, bro. You know where we are right now? It's kill or be killed.
I'm tired,
You really
boss.
bringing that holier than thou bullshit here?
No, yeah, I'm not asking you to say it, Biff. I'm just letting you know it's fine. Listen, I know I say some spicy shit, man. It's all good, homie. That's part of the fun.
Oh my god. You know, it's funny enough. I was watching a Gundam video, and I don't know if you ever heard of Gundam Wing. The guy who does the videos, he was talking about how, you know, this particular character is the kind of person Lelouch v. Britannia looks at and is like, yeah, I want to be just like him.
Lelouch did nothing wrong.
Justifiable crash out?
Lelouch, Aaron, and Light did nothing wrong.
I mean, Light kind of became corrupted with it.
Light was not corrupt. Light was doing, keep up the great work, buddy. My only complaint is that he didn't get to do more.
Look, I'll agree. Lelouch did nothing wrong. Because end of the day, if you went through what Lelouch went through, I'd be pretty fucking aggro too.
It's a shame that the second one was not that good. I'm surprised that there was never like a third Escape movie. Knowing how much it, if I was Lelouch, I would have spent the Emperor's Vast. No. See, I thought Warlord was saying that, and so I read like half of it, and I was like, oh, Warlord watched Code Geass? Dude, this is awesome. And then I finished reading, and I was like, oh no, if the word fertility shows up in a post, it's Narg. 100%. Don't even need to think any harder than that. That's a tiny bay leaf.
Listen, Callan, best girl.
Who? Oh.
The redhead chick
Awful.
for the Black Knight. What do you mean awful?
Code Geass is not a waifu anime.
You are such a hater.
I'm really not.
Who you gonna say, Cece?
I don't really know. I don't like either of them, bro.
I mean, Lelouch's older sister was kind of bad too.
Narg immediately being prejudiced. I wonder if Narg is just a psyop in my chat. Maybe he isn't real. Maybe he's just like an AI bot to get me to say like some really spicy shit on fucking... Well, wait, so then we're... No, that's not true because he's posted pictures of his hands and all the things that he's like excavated. So that's not totally true. Lelouch should have just shut up and married one of his relatives.
Alright. Let's not get crazy now.
And before, there's gotta be a hentai about that. Or what is that? Manhwa Gaka?
Dojinshi.
Dojin, thank you, that's the one.
Probably with Cornelia. She's
I
the
was
most
thinking
tolerable.
Namely, honestly, knowing how sick this shit gets.
No,
Yeah,
no,
knowing
dear
how sick
God.
this shit gets, you know it's out there, bro.
I'm pretty sure I've seen people ship him and Euphemia.
Listen, there's a couple of things you never ask. You never ask Tails what he did to Cream on that bench. You never ask Spyro what he did. You never ask Hunter what he did in that subway counter. And you never ask Reggie Steele what pose he was popping in his Diamond and Pearl sprite. And if you have to go look up any of those, you're not ready for the internet. Oh yeah, it was real in his Diamond and Pearl sprite. Reggie Steele was on some shit, bro. You don't know, you don't know. And if you do know, you know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying, Uncle Phil? You know what I'm saying,
Uncle Phil? You know, well, you gotta treat them when they get like that.
You know, Uncle Phil. No, I was with Janice's mother, and you know, Katow. It's like Katow. Yeah, Katow. It's like you slept with Janice.
Dude,
Said that out loud.
Fresh
I was like,
Prince was so good, man. Fresh Prince, once it stopped being like a really strict pro-black like TV show, was so much better when it started being more humorous. It was very upright in those first like 3 or 4 seasons, like very.
When I'm on Instagram, I often get posts like, and one of those posts is literally just that one episode where Uncle Phil's talking to Will's father. He's like, you don't get to just leave just like that.
Oh yeah, that episode. Did they win an award for that episode? They probably should have. Like, no joke. That episode was so good.
I'm gonna have a good job. I'm gonna get a good house. I'm gonna have a great wife. I'm gonna have some great kids. I'm gonna be a better father. I'm gonna be a better father than he ever was. I love you, Uncle Phil.
That shit was brutal, man. That and the one where Carlton gets shot. Or no, sorry, Carlton gets Will shot. And then there's a couple good ones. You know, it was a very social commentary show. Like, they made it palatable, right? Today they would just preach it. They would just be like, everything white people do bad, everything black people do good. There was nuance in the show, right?
Like the reboot.
I didn't see the reboot.
Like
I can only imagine how fucking awful it must be. I'm sorry. You're not going to get me to watch that.
You know, it ended with, oh my god, this guy's name in my Battlefield game is aiming like Helen Keller.
Yeah, I know about the art of Lelouch and his mother. Thank you for reminding me. I really needed that right now. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that in the I found out it was drawn by the actual creator. I was like,
of course it was. You're not a mangaka. You're not a mangaka if you don't push the boundaries of ethics at least a little bit. Like, what do you think Anno was doing with fucking Evangelion? Bro was on some super depression. He posted literal hate mail that he got in one of the movies. Because people literally sent him hate mail. He was like, alright, fuck it, smile, you're in the fucking new Evangelion movie, asshole. Up, shiny.
Man just wanted to die at one point. Just laid down in his house while it was on fire. I'm just gonna lay here. The story is that he was so depressed that he basically had his house caught on fire, and instead of trying to escape, he basically just laid down and began to accept his fate.
Now, I don't know how he survived afterwards, but that's the alleged story that he told, I think. Was like, oh, I just gave up. Actually kind of sad, honestly, and I'm glad that he didn't. The man's a visionary. Now, they might be milking Eva, but he is probably against his will. They're pretty... I genuinely think the movie was his last, like, hurrah. He's like, look, this is the end for me. Whatever happens after with Evangelion is not my doing, and I don't care anymore. I'll
they are rescreening End of Evangelion in theaters.
Listen, I'm not going there. I am not interested.
That is in the movie with the scene in the hospital, right?
Yes, it is. You will watch Shinji look at his disgusting slime-covered hands over Asuka's exposed chesticles as he says, I'm the fucking worst. Imagine, you know this will happen to someone. Imagine you go there and, you know, like, your seat is next to, like, this really cute girl, so you start talking with her and shit, and this is the movie that you meet her at. Man, either she knows and she's cool with it, or she doesn't know what she's in for. She's
you just gotta pretend like this is your first time seeing the movie. It's like,
wow, it was really fucked up when Shinji did that. And then she's like, wow, it was really based when he did that. And you just look at her, and she looks at you, and then, like, the background fades to hearts.
It's just like, what is it, that one meme with the Lego guy from the Lego movie?
Yes, yeah, Bruce, yeah, Lego Batman, when he falls in love with Batgirl. Oh, man, that was so funny, man. Like, oh my god, you're perfect. And she's like, well, you know, like, I'm just kind of a weeb. Like, I draw doujinshis and hentai in my spare time, and then I'm almost like a semi-professional voice actress.
You're on cloud 9, and then you find out she draws BLs.
You already turned into Shinji. You know that Mortal Kombat fatality where you just keep squirting blood? Yeah, you're that.
And then you find out she's a hardcore BL supporter.
It's over. I'm being robbed right now.
You descend back down to the earth.
I hate to be that guy. Okay, we got it. Unfortunately, gentlemen, they're both male. I don't like male chikorita.
I'm sorry, Pokemon fans are just weird to me.
What do you mean?
After the discovery of the Gardevoir girlfriend shit, which I will continuously be on
Gardevoir
for
girlfriend?
how many? Yeah, dudes.
Oh, no.
Somebody drew a comic where this Pokemon trainer is telling his Gardevoir, like, please,
you.
Gardevoir, you have to win. I'll do anything. And the Gardevoir is like hyped up. Gardevoir sees him in the hospital bed, and his other Pokemon are just like, what the hell is happening?
I hate you. Where do you even... Why? What are you even talking? Yeah, I will hate you. You've just given me another 500 years of Nard commenting about this in my chat. Thanks. It was promised to me 5,000 years ago, and now it's promised to me for the next 5,000 years. This dude's gonna find nanobots to keep me alive, so I'll be forced to stream games at an accelerated Sword Art pace, so that way he can constantly make weird waifu jokes about every Pokemon hourly. But remember, my version of an hour is gonna be a second, so every single fucking hour of my life is gonna be, hey, did you see the low punny thighs, the low punny thighs, the low punny thighs, the low punny thighs, the Gardevoir ovaries, the Gardevoir ovaries, the Gardevoir ovaries. You disconnect yourself from
your stream headset weird module thing.
No, there's no escape.
Just when you're asleep,
it's gonna be I have no mouth and must scream.
You just asleep, and all you hear is low punny thighs, low punny thighs, low punny thighs.
You know, Anthony got that exact same trubbish, by the way, for Narg. He's not watching my stream. Narg doesn't watch my stream. He has me open in one tab and Faku in the other or some shit.
Who doesn't love Faku?
Good lord. Yeah, Anthony got that exact same trubbish, by the way. Exact same spawn. I mean, it's not impossible, obviously. I run around this game enough to see shinies at least once or twice a stream. Yo, Viv, remember when we used to do Arceus streams and we would keep going till we got a shiny? Do you remember those days? Yeah, this was a long time ago. You know we are gonna Mr. House your ass. Dear God, please do not let me be one of House's patients. It's not even because House is bad. It's quite the opposite. House is good at what he does. Half the time, when House says, let's do this, let's do that, he's right at the end at least. All these other doctors are like Cuddy will really come in and say, no, we're going to do this thing, and she would be dead wrong. Like, if it was up to Cuddy or half of these dudes, they would just die because they would follow traditional medicine. For what it's worth with House... Oh, he meant New Vegas. Sorry. New Vegas. Whoops.
Yes, Fallout. To which, oh boy, the Fallout show, which apparently was
at least
badly
put me in a
received.
fucking, like, vat. And, like, you know, just give me all kinds of nutrients and happy dreams. But every night for 10 hours, I have to stream for you fuckers. But the rest of those, like, 14 hours of the day, I could do whatever the hell I want. Literally, I could be skydiving. I could be, you know, in my palace with, like, dozens upon dozens of women, just, like, tending to my every need and acting out plays and fanning me and feeding me, like, hot dogs and, like, fucking hamburgers. And, you know, they'll play instruments. I'll have one chick on the harp. I'll have another woman on the fucking flute. I'll have another one on the piano. I'll have another one on the fucking bongos. I'll have another one on the harmonica. I'll have another one on the accordion just because I want to get really esoteric with it. Right? I sound like MLK Jabba the Hutt.
Okay, holy shit.
You know, those are two names I never thought I would see side by side. Like that Lord of the Rings meme, but here we are.
Just shit on this man. Like he's Millie Alcock, bro.
Oh my lord. I said Millie Alcock's name today and someone thought I was fucking kidding. Oh my god, dude. My group of friends is so funny. They would hear John Hancock and think I was being offensive to a founding father. No, that's quite literally his name. In fact, it's almost a verb. Gentlemen, present your John Hancocks. I think Will Smith was in that movie too. Was it Men in Black or was it Independence Day?
Independence Day.
Is Max white? He sounds very white.
No, I'm black.
I regret to inform you he is darker than I am.
Now, why did you have to add that?
Because Narg is asking so he could, like, idolize you like he does for fucking Anthony. That's why.
You could have just said I was black. There's no need to tell him the shade.
No,
okay?
it's a what, dude? People like dark chocolate. What are you talking about? We all sound white. In case you haven't noticed, thanks, Narg. We all do. People frequently online think I'm white. I don't care.
Unfortunately, we lost our subscription to the urban youth accent.
Is he another white black person like you? Yes. See, Max actually, I gotta give Max credit. He's stronger than I am, because for me, I was just sent to private school, and my family was old school like that, so I just was never raised like that. Max broke out of the... Can't call it what I usually call it.
Public school isn't a bad...
He broke... Oh, it's bad. He broke out of the urban tricks, we'll call it, you know, like the Matrix, but for urban kids. He broke out of it all on his own. Bro, he watched Gundam. I always tell him this. He watched Gundam and it rewired his whole brain one day. And he was free. This dude might have self-actuated before I did. Maybe. Because Max is also older than me, too.
I just think participating in that culture is not the move.
There you go.
The walking around with my pants low, having to hold it. Bro, I see people walking around with their pants sagging. I'm like,
sorry, Narg,
I don't know
I'm not
how
giving my
you walk
genome
like
to
that.
23andMe. Narg is gonna send like a sex bot to my fucking house one day, just so he could get my genome.
You find out you have like Asian in your
That would be
family
fucking
lineage.
wild. God, I hope I have some crazy weird shit out like that just floating around my DNA. I hope that I have some Assassin's Creed type shit flowing in my veins, dude. Gonna plug me into the Animus. I'm gonna have to relive my ancestor running across the fucking African fields or some shit. Now that would be fucking funny, dude. On some Assassin's Creed shit. We're gonna find the pyramids are actually like first civilization, like floating like spaceships. that brought humans, and I'm like the first generation of human, bro. That's how far back my DNA is gonna go. Yo, jumping in the Animus would be fucking wild. I'm just letting you know that right now. No matter what, it would be fucking wild. Your family could have the craziest shit, bro. Imagine getting like to actually live your parents' like most stressful days. Most of my stressful days are just emotional. Like, imagine having to live like some actual do or die shit. Man, I would pray that my fucking family has ancestors that fought in both the Civil War and the Revolutionary War. Could you imagine that shit? Oh, that would be so peak. This is why Assassin's Creed can never die as a series, because there's no other series like it on the market. We could hate it as much as you want. When they actually stick to some dude's lineage, that shit is fire, man. I don't care what anyone says.
BattleBit remastered.
Oh,
wow.
Man.
2.5 gigabytes. Oh,
yeah, it was a small game and it did everything it needed to. And then one day they just said, we're never updating it again. They got their money. It was a lot of work, I guess, and they just didn't update it for a year and a half. Like, literally, not even an update saying we're still here. They just stopped fucking updating the game. And then they were like, oh, by the way, we're bringing it back because Battlefield's here. Like, no, guys, you're not that slick. We know. We know why you're bringing it back. Come on.
You're too late, Mickey.
Yeah, you're literally too late. Okay. Come on, man. You can't wait till Battlefield gets their shit together to suddenly start fucking patching your game.
Does the girl have a name?
Awful. I really wish you would stop. Ever. You have some memes I fucking hate. Like, fundamentally, the first thought in my head when I hear them is to throw a punch.
The power of one. The power of two. One. The power of many. The power within. The power within. God, that show bombing.
This libs think of me as Clarence Thomas, I guess. It wouldn't be the first time someone told me that I didn't act right for a black man. By the way, the person that told me that was a white woman. Like, just the I'm not even doing this on a Pokemon stream. You already know.
He was number one.
Did you see what I sent you? What bus is that? You know, someone got fucking humped on the fucking floor in the Bronx because it's the fucking Bronx.
Ew, what the fuck?
It's the fucking Bronx, dude. In case you haven't noticed, you live in a zoo. Thank you.
Gen Z women are deliberately dating ugly men.
Hold on. Don't disrespect Clarence Thomas like that, Narg. I resent that.
Okay, holy shit.
I'm not reading that.
My girlfriend wants to cut him my 140K salary for his sisters. How about no?
Nah, her name wasn't Karen. This was before Karen was even a meme, actually.
Excuse me, Karen. Karen, you need to calm down, Karen.
I want to speak to the manager. Me knowing I'm the fucking manager.
There's this guy who does these reaction videos like he's an IKEA employee, and when somebody's like, "Oh, I want to speak to your manager," or what? What are you gonna say? The manager's gonna tell you the same thing anyway, idiot.
What am I catching this Squirtle in, by the way? Luxury Ball, as usual, probably. Dude, I gotta play Mirror's Edge again, by the way. Alright, next one, we're catching in something else. Narg, I don't know how you exist in a third world country. It's the most perplexing thing. I mean, I live in New York City, so I'm not much far ahead of you. Yeah, we're probably only getting one. This is probably the last hole I'll explore. Yeah, I forgot, by the way, Laszlo Jones left Rockstar. Basically, like, none of the people that worked on any of the... None of the people that worked on any of the GTAs that people liked are even still there. Dude, there's almost no reason to get hyped for this GTA, but it will be the most hype and successful game. I already know that the day this game comes out, they're going to post sales numbers because they'll be blowing it out. So...
I'm gonna restart my computer.
Yeah, alright, no worries. Narg has the Reich tunnels? Yeah, probably. You hear about the dudes going down the manhole covers? In Brooklyn? Yeah, a bunch of dudes are going down manhole covers in Brooklyn, and no one knows who they are or what they're doing. And the only reason the NYPD kind of started to look into it was because it was blowing up on Twitter that they were doing nothing.
Okay, there we go. Hello?
That was a fast reboot. The fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, this dude's computer reboots in like a minute.
I mean, I did recently get it. Well, not recently, but...
Masters made the world tremble in the 40s and breathe a sigh of relief in the 60s. Don't worry, our country can exist long enough for them to drop the ball on birthright citizenship in like the next week.
You know, after hearing about Citizen Vigilante, I actually want to know more about why Army Hammer was blacklisted in Hollywood now.
I have to be making a huge firecracker to flood all the crappers. Dude, nothing good's gonna happen in New York, man.
I mean, it's 4th of July next week, or this week.
Yeah, I should be in Philadelphia. Or DC.
Oh, you're going? You're going
No.
to Philadelphia?
I should. Dude, I want to fucking celebrate. Hell yeah, dude.
Hey, maybe we'll go. Maybe we'll all go buy fireworks and
You up for a road trip, Max? We're gonna IRL stream with the boys on the way down to DC. Dude, it'll only take us like a few hours to get to DC, right? Like, what is it?
Oh,
Just
my
down
God.
Jersey Turnpike, through Maryland, through Delaware. Sorry, through Delaware, through Maryland, and just past. Is it past Annapolis? I don't even think so, right? We're gonna have a fun fucking time, dude. It's gonna be like Final Fantasy 15. Anyway.
you know, something's got me thinking though. Being Alucard from Castlevania must suck. Like, how many Belmonts does this guy know exactly?
Yes. All of them.
It's like you have to live. You make friends with these guys, and you have to live with the fact that you're outliving them.
I always kill the things I love.
Okay, I'd say Sephiroth, but that's not a
That
Sephiroth
wasn't even the
line.
quote, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
I
no,
always
like
kill the things I love. Yeah, I was gonna say, why does it suck to be Alucard? Because he's bisexual, Max?
yeah, I listen. That's Netflix Alucard. We don't.
Yeah, we pretend that the Netflix shows are not real because they aren't, because I don't watch slop that shits on my favorite franchises. Thank you very much. I play slop that shits on my favorite franchises. Get it right. It doesn't no, wait, shit. Am I gonna make it in time, by the way? Wasn't there a Law and Order episode about a dude who lived underground and basically cosplayed Riddick? Maybe, I don't fucking know.
What happened? They leveled up.
Fuck. Okay, I gambled that there was gonna be. Wait, didn't I just come? Oh my god, the fucking Feraligatr scared the shit out of me. It's my own Pokemon and it scared me the way it fell down.
Are you
Good lord.
okay? What happened?
They leveled up. The only Law and Order episodes I watched were the one with the female teacher doing the freaky deaky with the students, and the gamer episode, and I think one other episode. Nard, the only thing I will ever agree with you on is that interspecies reviewers should have gotten a dub. Like, genuinely, I was laughing during interspecies reviewers. That was such a funny anime. Of course, it became a part of the culture war, so they couldn't allow it to fucking go forward. I thought interspecies reviewers was really fun.
Gay. I love women, and I have
Hold on,
sex
do I
with
have that
men.
on the fucking soundboard? Hold on. Law and Order. It won't play the clip. It won't play the clip. My fucking soundboard is asleep.
I am not gay.
I have relationships with women and sex with men.
I hate to break it to you, but that does make you gay.
Hold on, let's see. No. Shit. What? That's not even that's a wrestling reference. No, I don't have it on the stupid fucking soundboard.
And no, we're not we're not bashing him. We're
No,
not
that shit was
bashing
funny.
gay people.
That clip is really funny. The way Ice-T replies, "I got news flash for you. That means you're gay."
It's the most New Yorker ass.
Yeah, that was the most New Yorker shit possible, man. Oh my god. Do I have the Seinfeld riff? No. I don't remember the harpies. I remember they went to the slime thing. They had like the slime women. I should probably watch Interspecies Reviewers again. That would be like a good rewatch. These dudes were rewatching Mirai Nikki. I go straight for the throat. You know me. I know my shit.
Healer Hero not getting
Yeah,
another
Healer Hero,
like,
100%. Look, I can't watch Healer Hero again. These guys will fucking crucify me.
Oh, what happened to? I don't care.
Vampire and Fox. Oh, no. See, my thing is, like, humans are just the best. It's just that, you know, they're humans. They're awful people. And if you want to participate in the humiliation ritual, that's, you know... What the fuck am I reading? Oh shit, my son got to experience that moment in FF7. What the fuck? Oh, yo, he ran into fucking Emerald Weapon. Oh, you're dead. He has no idea what he's getting into. He's dead. Yep.
Speaking of Final Fantasy, you know what I was just remembering, by the way? Remember, we watched it together, the Netflix show about the dude who played Final Fantasy 14, and his dad eventually gets on it, and his dad doesn't know that he's been meeting up with him. And, like, they've been bonding, like, because of Final Fantasy 14.
Good for him.
No, because I was remembering it because of how sad it was because the guy who played the dad ended up dying in real life.
Yeah, I felt bad for that. That sucked. That shit made me feel good. I remember it was like I mean, you could forget that show even happened. That happened so long ago.
It was such a wholesome show, though.
Okay. Yeah, Kitsune is a fox girl. He's right. Shiny, by the way, I think. Yeah,
Final
very nice.
Fantasy doesn't have, like, fox people?
No.
Oh.
Maybe, well, there are wolves. There's, like, wolfmen in Doma. Probably a reference to the wolf guy in Final Fantasy VI, whose name I never remember. Is it just Lone Wolf? I think his name is just Lone Wolf.
How raw women are perfect waifus.
Oh, Lord.
And I know Narg will agree with me. Or not, but...
Well, Narg barely pays attention on any Final Fantasy stream, which is okay, because I don't either. Oh, no, never mind. He's just going to talk about Viera being fertile. See what you've done, Max.
What? You don't like bunny women?
No, I do the whole, like, Playboy bunny woman, wear fucking weird, like, earpieces, jeez. No, I'm not, like, a huge fan of that. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chief. It doesn't do anything for me. Like, guys, I'm very much a real woman man. Like, I don't like all the weird, like, hentai and stuff. Like, I'm not into that. I like real women. The problem is you have to deal with them and their personality. Because most of them are bitches.
Wow.
I said it. I don't give a fuck. Where's your woman? Well, I've turned down relationships. Like, literally, I've been asked multiple times since my last one. It's just either it's long distance or I don't like the person. Max knows. I even showed Max. I was propositioned to be in a relationship with a woman who wanted to actually bang me, but that was a terrible idea, and I was very smart.
Yeah, I know
Max
you.
has seen it. Max saw what she said.
You're this. Your mother worked at this.
Yeah, it was really fucking weird. It never bring in someone's parents when you're trying to flirt with them. That is just weird. Definitely don't try to suggest that you're gonna dox them. or that you did dox them. Like, I know where you live, so therefore let's have sex is not exactly gonna make me want to do it. Sorry, that has the inverse effect, actually. PlayStation wants to revitalize the market with new live service games. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Somebody actually made a post. PlayStation wants to make a sci-fi shooter.
Why? They have them. They have multiple. They have Ratchet and Clank. They have Killzone. They have Resistance. What sci-fi shooter are they gonna fucking make?
They said, yeah, they were like Killzone. Refuse to bring it back.
Bro, Sony might be the most hapless band of fucking dipshits I've ever seen in my life, man. Like, what do they even fucking do at Sony? All day. Like, genuinely. Like, guys, it really is not that hard to make video games. You did it for 20 years. Just remember when the PS3 was having like a pre-Cambrian explosion of fucking games? Why is it so hard for these idiots to just not do it? Oh, I know why. I'm just fucking spitballing because we're about to be done. Stupid, man. These dudes made games for years. Now you would think that they never made a fucking video game a day in their fucking life. Like, how are they this bad? Guys, it really is not that fucking hard. You can call me mommy too is instant wife ritual inducing.
I don't know about that.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Narg. However, I do not share it.
I don't need my girlfriend on my lap talking about call me mommy. No. No. And then she'll probably say like, oh, you know, I'll call you daddy. It's like, no. There's a
lot of things that women think men like, and I can tell you right now, it's like a meme. I'm not even gonna shit on men that do like it, but to assume that all men like it is not true at all.
Men are simple creatures.
Be nice to them.
We like.
Fail that. Objective failed.
And things we don't like. And most of us, I would hope, certainly do not like to be called daddy.
I don't even care if you do, I just don't. It's just weird. I'm a very simple man, like genuinely.
So you want to give me a birthday present, a birthday dinner? I don't want anything extravagant.
I don't even want to do gifts, because what's going to happen, man, is that whenever that comes up in an argument, I'm going to be super pissed. I do not want shit thrown back in my face like a fucking
girlfriend wants to give me a birthday dinner and all that shit. Bro, we don't need to do anything extravagant.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Just cook me the usual meal. That's it.
Wow, all this is shit. Are we done? One more. We'll do. This is my last reset, and then I'm done. If we don't get anything good, I'm done. I might even be done anyway, because I'm tired. Oh shit, it's past 12. Why didn't you tell me?
Thought you were paying attention.
Oh, this dude. He has one job. I mean, it wasn't to tell me the time, but he could have done it.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master. Sorry, Master.
No, shut up. Don't do that on my fucking stream, bro. Motherfucker's gonna think I actually run you like a fucking slave master. Good fucking lord, dude. That's just what I need. More allegations that I abuse my fucking friends. Yeah, thanks, Max. I really appreciate that.
Your name is
no, Colby. Shut the fuck up, dude. Okay, we're done. Thanks, Nard. Thanks, Viv. Thanks, Warlord. Thanks, anyone else who showed up. Thanks. No, actually, no, fuck you, Max. What the fuck, dude? Why do you have to ruin the stream vibe right at the end? I like the way you die, boy. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, okay, anyway.
Goodbye. Max time telling is 25 a month? No, I'm okay. I'll look at my... Dude, I put my fucking clock right behind my monitor off in the other side of my room so I look up and see it. Yeah, no, I'm good. Okay.